Hey, what's up, people? It's me, your good old friend, Zany Boy, streamer extraordinaire. Hello to the millions and millions of my fans listening around the world. Now, basically, I was coming back from a run of military looting, and now I'm making my way back home in Farmanovka, gathering my shit, and then after I will just go, I guess, for a little new loot in the north, chilling in my area, taking it easy. So for those that have been following this channel, sitting on the edge of their seats since day one, because I know you guys are fucking many, um, you might have seen that today I finally have got a flag for my base. And honestly, I'm fucking glad. And I know you guys are too. So happy that all y'all sticking around. Sticking around. So I'm heading back to my place, which is a nifty little base in a band. And yeah, flag was just built right beside in that little compound that I made a while ago. And yeah. I like my base. Our base. Just fine. It's close to the well. It's not far from big cities and centers. Of course, those too impatient out there, maybe for you guys running 10 minutes, 15 minutes is too long. But for me, I think it's part of the fun. The adventuring and having to travel around. And don't get me wrong, if you like Northwest Airfield and you build something close, it's only logical. It's a time saver. I did that in the past, but now I like to be remote and far from the action. And yeah, on this server, it takes a faction to have a flag other than the white ones. But like, it's a PvE server, so you know, everyone is peaceful. Like, the only advantage a faction will give you is like, you can build bigger bases. But like, the number of cars is limited because like cars go pretty fast. So having a faction might allow you to have more cars, but again, it's always in proportion to the number of people in the group. So in the end, do you really have more cars? Well, not per capita, you know. So that's that, folks. That was my opinion on the matter. So yeah, more tactical belts, less normal belts. We gon' take that. Now to put some ammo in the barrel. All beautiful, nifty, new, still fresh smelling ammo boxes. Beautiful, beautiful ammo boxes. We got lots of them, folks. We can take down armies. which is what we're doing on a daily basis. Alright, so finally, non-perishables for the food barrel. Are the mini sights required on any gun that I have? What do you know? There's an FX45. So boom. Oops. Where did I put that? Like oh no, okay, it's still there. Alright. I was distracted there for a second, folks. So okay, that's used. Now I have to repair that PSO1 scope. I need to get that from the utilities barrel, which I thought was a problem for a second there, but apparently it isn't. Huh. Interesting. We could get our hands on more electrical repair kits. I know we got one more in the compound outside, but at some point, it's not going to be enough. Oh. Maybe I'm saying that out of paranoia, because actually, we're pretty fine. So I've got the PSO11 for the Bison. So I'm gonna change that for the PSO1 period. Gonna keep the battery from, oh no, okay, didn't keep it. So I'm not keeping the PSO11. What else I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna combine them 380 ammo. Alright, there I go. Night vision goggles, you know. I have so many batteries anyway, so might as well. And you know, I can see decently. Yeah, I'm really glad I got the VS89, guys. That's gonna be a killer gun. I'm even wondering if I want to equip myself with it right now. If I want to wait it out a little. I don't really have room for it though. That's a problem. Oh, no wait, it's not. So let's see the Mosin ammo that we have. Which is still a whole lot, I would assume. Less than we used to, but still, yeah, why? Quite the number, but I've also got a lot for the VSS. So the Bison, I'm not going to be using eternally. Although, there's still a few boxes of ammo I gotta get rid of. All right, so electrical repair kits would be would be good. Because for the rest, I think at this point we're still fine. You got tape, you got sewing kits. Alright, guys. I'll just have to go do some real life stuff. I'll be back in 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. So there's a Z right beside that I think I will dispose of fast enough because he annoys the fuck out of me, people. Still hear it, you know. Just replenish my inventory of 762 by 39, which we still have a whole lot of. And yeah, basically, as I said before, I guess right now, I'd be satisfied with finding any type of electrical repair kits. So that's a worn and a damaged suppressor right there. Haven't got anything equipped on the Bison. I'm gonna use this plastic suppressor. Got a magazine right there from my buddy for when we end up finding an M16, because at some point I hope it's gonna happen. Or, you know, then again, maybe it doesn't. Oh, that's Daisy. You don't always find what you want. That kind of sounds like real life too now, doesn't it? There's not much to worry about in this area because it most of the time is really calm. I'm guessing I'll go down and get some water by the well. Well, they're not supposed to see me in the dark. So I see them, they don't really see me. Oh. Oh well, this one saw me. I'm gonna keep things silent. Like, I'm pretty safe, but I don't want to go guns blazing. I want to stay silent. Canteen is empty right now, and I have not eaten in well, not a while, but let's just say I haven't eaten in a bit. So at some point, if I find some food, I'll eat. But then again, still in the mentality that I'm trying to keep the non-perishables for the food barrel back at the base. So maybe I'll go fish in Tolovo. I don't care if it doesn't give me like the best fish or whatever. You know, it's just an activity, pastime, get to eat. Move around. I got plenty of ammo to spare, so not gonna be lacking any firepower anytime soon. I like that there are no gas explosions here, so I never have to worry about that. So now when it comes to drink, I'm gonna be pretty much filled up. And then I'll be looking for some food. And I'll be looting the village in hopes of finding an electrical repair kit. As I said, it's not like it's a life or death situation here, rather it's fun having spares. And since this is a PvE server and we can afford having a base and keeping hoarding stuff, well, It gives you more objectives when you're playing this game. Now I'm about to take a little break, guys. Go make myself a hot beverage. So I will be absent for about maybe 10-12 minutes. And I'm gonna come and finish this evening with y'all by looting comfortably. So I'm already 5 rags away from making a rope. Alright. Not the biggest threat out there. But, you know, always have to stay on your toes. BK-43. Alright folks, I'm gonna go get that drink and I'll be back in a few. And well, you can take this opportunity to go doom scroll on your phone or take some time to drink yourself. So I'll be back in a few minutes, people. So see you in a few. Alright, people, I'm back. Still taking it easy, just looting around. I'd like to find an electrical repair kit, but let's just say I'm not really, I'm not in a life or death situation here, so. I did find a CR75. So I guess I could just use the BK and the CR to, you know, get rid of a bunch of them. Anyway, the CR is damaged. It's not like it's gonna be super reliable weapons. And you know, it's gonna burn some ammo. Did I see any piece of clothing in there? Oh no. Because more clothes, it's gonna make more rope, well, more rags. Rags is gonna make rope. And once I get to Rovo, just down south, I'll be able to fish. Alright, so there's one over there. Sounds pretty quiet around here. Stayed right in my line of sight. Made it very easy for me to dispatch it. You know what, let's still be somewhat sneaky. As I said earlier, I do not want to make that much noise for now. I eventually will, since I have weapons to burn, but I don't know why, I just feel like quietly making my way and get detected as least possible, as less as I can. However, you guys would say that, because obviously I'm stumbling. So making those rags here is going to allow me to make a rope. So that's step number 1. for the makeshift fishing rod. Oh, that dude didn't have nothing on him. Oh. Right. I just said 2 seconds ago I wanted to remain cautious, so I'm gonna stay true to that. And just move around carefully. At some point I may be able to have myself a feast. I've already found fresh fruit. Yeah. As you millions of delirious fans around the world have heard in my previous broadcasts, I want to get used to making less and less noise and be more and more quiet. Just make a habit out of it instead of adapting to, PvE, PvP, blah, blah, blah. Like always, have the right habits. Whether it be a PvP or a PvE. So that way, you never get careless. Like this game is meant to, well, first of all, it wants to kill you. And second of all, you have to be patient. Like, of course, zombie apocalypses are not happening in real life and are most likely never happening, thank God. But if they were, I think most of us would be cautious and probably scared shitless as well. Like most of us would not be running around stupidly. We would be scared for our lives, and like things would be way different. Because a game, it's just not the same thing. And here we are, getting geared in military zones in less than an hour. Just getting geared up, having guns, getting in shootouts. Like any of this shit would happen in real life. Yeah. I'm sorry guys, but I doubt we'd all be having shootouts like that. So we're getting out of town, of Karmanovka, and I can still go to Rovo down south, but it's probably not gonna give me much in terms of loot. So I'm not gonna go waste time there, although, well, Rope only takes 3 spots. So I'll keep the rope for my makeshift fishing around later. Or not. Because I got plenty of food on me already, so I'll see if I really want to take the time to fish or not. There's 2 houses over there. Ooh. Well played, zombie. Randomly hiding behind the bricks like that. There usually are 3 or 4. I think I know what to do. Of course, you guys don't do that on PvPs. Because on cars like this, you're, like, you know, setting targets. But this is a PvE, so, you know, can be a target. It doesn't matter. Here, see? Yay! And I'll try and get any zombies' attention around. As you can see, guys, I'm shouting. Well, in-game shouting, that is. And if any were around in somewhat of a good radius, they would have heard me by now and they would come for me, which they're not doing. So I will mute back the mic in-game, because now I know I can run around without it being too risky. So here I go. See, that one was far enough that even when I spoke up, it did not hear me. But still, I knew that they weren't close by. So I knew for sure that I was not gonna get surprised by 5 or 6 of them. And that's what happened. There was only one. That's badly damaged, I would assume. I don't want to risk breaking it. It's easier to follow when you have a real suppressor on. And that damaged one is going to give me a good amount of silent shots. I think that's pretty much how I'm going to discard those that are in Dobro, which is where I'm going. Dobro is just north of Karmanovka and west of Belaya Poliana. And if you guys have ever watched this channel, I live in the northeast, so sometimes when I go for chill runs in the night like this, well, in the night, I mean real life night, and I know I'm not going to be on for like 3 hours, sometimes I go for loots like these and I stay close to home. I could eat pork. I think that would be excessive. Oh yeah. I don't need pork. Yeah, I'll let it run around. Yeah, the 380 ammo is not really powerful, but the Bison can really be equipped with great accessories like the PSO1 scope and silencers, you know, pistol silencers. So it's easy to carry a beefed up Bison, if I may say it like that. So then again, I'm gonna just shout, "Hello, is there anyone around? Is there anyone around?" So as you guys can hear and see, there is no one around. So I muted it again. And now I know for pretty sure I'm not gonna stumble upon any undesired company. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to look in this chalet and eat a bite or two, so frees up some inventory space, as well as, you know, filling me up. I'm gonna start with the fresh fruit first. Fresh fruit first. Huh. Okay. Sounded tougher the first time I said it. Fresh fruit first. I'm gonna get some fresh fruit first. Alright. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Yeah. The joys of the internets. Alright. I can honestly say I've ate quite the picnic. And why not finish that with a bag of chips? Mhm. So I said I needed to burn some bullets. I'm gonna do it now. I assume a few of them are gonna come running.
Oh well, I thought I'd see more. Huh. Oh, I guess that's that. So I usually tend to mistake those buildings back there. There's a chalet and a barn. For some reason, I always consider them part of Dobro, but they're not. This is Dobro. We just entered it. Where you see there's a big building. Don't really know if I'm gonna use a gun cleaning kit eventually to repair the last silencer that I will be able to use for the bison. But I guess time will tell. Sometimes when you're lucky in this area, you're able to find gun cleaning kits on zombies. So I don't see or hear any for the time being. That's about to change. Now I make some noise. So hopefully that gets rid of a few more. If no, there's nothing. Oh. So none came when I took my shots. Which is a little disappointing because I have a full mag of CR75 to use. It's time to get noisy a little, but unfortunately, well, I was not allowed. Yeah, so those two pairs gonna fill me up nicely for a good while. I don't think I got it. I have to admit, it would have been a lucky shot. Oh, nice. The train over there is a random event, so I might find some interesting new death. So now I'll be able to get rid of some of them. By making some noise. Yeah, so now those to the train will come for me right here. And the CR75 will take care of them. There's one in there.
So yeah, there's one in the house. So. Or not. So let's see what this random training spawn is about. So far, it's nothing to write home about. It was just like a raincoat and a pea coat. Oh, it's right up there. Alright. So let's keep on checking that train. Quilted jacket. Tracksuit jacket. There's a barbed wire right here. And trail shoes, which are pristine. That's nice. Let's go replace my old ones. A motorcycle helmet. Working boots. This ain't gonna do it for me. Gonna make some more noise and get rid of some more of them. I have a lot of ammo for the Mark II, so not too worried. Oh, I was on the wrong ammo. There you go. Can of Coke. Which I may or may not use, because since the base is close to the well and we have a lot of cooking pots, we always carry a lot of water. So bringing back soda cans doesn't make as much sense as bringing back non-perishable food. And like there's a long barn over there, I will not go. It's just like wellies and clothing, stuff I don't need right now. Alright, how about some chips?
pristine hiking boots. Best insulation. And it's as silent as the trail shoes are. Alright. That's a nice addition, and I'll take it. So people, here's a disinfectant right there. Or as someone might say in my part of the world, it's disinfectant. So let's use the disinfectant and disinfect the sewing kit. Just because, well, it's a use that can be made of the disinfected spray. So might as well use it. Don't let it go to waste. For some reason, I thought I saw a zombie / infected somewhere. I may be mistaken, but I don't think I am. But then again, I'm gonna make some noise. Just make the rest of the run easier for myself. So, boom. So those that are around will come right for me. Alright, there's one. Now we listen for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. Seems pretty calm for now. So we can somewhat freely roam around. Because sometimes some will have heard the gunshots from farther. They will have run towards your gunshot, but just for a bit. So when you move towards them, of course, you end up seeing them. Or they end up surprising you. But anyway. But then again, if there had to be a lot of these, the majority of them would have shown up. So no matter what happens right now, I know I'm good. I might be surprised by one. But, you know, you don't get killed by a onesie. Let's repair this axe. Oh, hatchet. It's gonna look good. Gonna be able to use it some more. So I'm about to leave Dobro, and I'm gonna be heading to Belaya Poliana. I'm not gonna keep the 919. I dropped the CR75 and I don't intend on keeping that ammo type. So let's stuff the food in our cargo pants. And while we're at it, let's just replace the other sewing kit we have on us. Because how's our equipment now? Our assault vest is still only pristine, so yeah. Dropping that. I guess I'm gonna keep the rags on the rope for a short period of time. How about I keep the food that's in the best condition? So I'm gonna drink the worn can, keep the pristine one. Yeah, clothing and an enduro helmet. It's not worth anything for me now. Should I go home and drop some stuff already since I'm right beside? I'm actually really close. And how does my inventory look, people? Can I take a look at that right now? I'm pretty much carrying food. And food is, then again, not life or death at home. So I will bring back some of it, but it doesn't have to be all of it. So I'm gonna go to Belaya Poliana right now. I'm not gonna loot the last two houses that are over there, because there are no electrical repair kits in the houses. I drank, I ate, I have ammo, so it's not a game changer for me to loot the two houses that were left in Dobro. So yeah, going now to Belaya Poliana. One of the most remote towns in the game. Bereski, which is a little southeast of Belaya, right near the coast. It's not a village or a town per se, but like there's 4 houses there, and it seems to be like a fisherman area or something. And usually it is pretty remote as well, close to the sea, so you can fish endlessly over there. But not lots of these. Only 4 houses, yet like there are these like as if there were 10 houses. So when you go to Bereski, don't go there thinking you're not gonna see any threats, because you're definitely gonna stumble upon some. So tonight's loot should be finishing with Velaya Poliana and maybe Shkolnik, which is a little hunting camp to the east. But that should be it for me afterwards. Alright. Let's enter the premise in a more silenced manner. There's one right over there. Shit. Missed it twice. All right. Pitchfork. I hear a Z close. Alright, so that's a few more down. So don't mind me, guys. Just keeping things really silent. But one has heard me now. But then again, it's only one. Oh, there it is. It should stay here though. How about that? Let's see if that works. Come on, guys, come in the house. It's a party. I can't close that door from up here. Oh, that would have been fun. Oh well. That didn't turn out as I thought it would. Huh. Alright, so there was quite a few to put down. You know, that's what extra ammo is for. And I got plenty of that. Then again, as I often said, don't use these strategies when you're on PvP. Of course, unless you absolutely have no choice. Jumping on a house like that. In PvP, it's not a responsible move. All doors are closed. I'm gonna be secured for a few moments. BK18, eh? It doesn't jam. So it's gonna hear me, help me, sorry. Clear some more. I have ammo for it, so let's drink some. There you go. There's a few more sheds back there. Not sure if you find any electrical repair kits in tier 1. loot areas, which is where I'm at right now. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm always up for a good loot. Alright. Let's use some more ammo. Missed it. Alright. That takes care of them. Let's see now. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thanks for attending. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna see you soon. Ciao guys.